Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, the starting gun has been fired. Let the battle commence. This is of course the foremost rivalry, the foremost attrition going on within the Nigerian space. This is effectively the Arsenal versus Manchester United of the Nigerian political scene. The Igbos versus the Yorubas, of course. As guys, I bring you this. Let Yoruba produce president in 2023, says Afenifere. So Afenifere has now come out in the public space to declare its hand, and they are insisting that the presidency coming back to the south must mean coming to Yoruba hands. So the echoes, the drum beats, the seeding of this started a long while ago, but it started to germinate now over the last few weeks or so, when the Yoruba race started to come out to reject Obasanjo and to tag him as an Igbo president. So they are gifting Obasanjo to the Igbos in preparedness for that battle that is going to take place in 2023. Now a three-way battle, because of course the Fulanis are still plotting to hold on to power from 2023 and beyond, and the Igbos are insisting that it is their turn. But now the Yorubas are saying that if power transits back to the south, then it has to come to Yoruba hands. Again, the headline, let Yoruba produce president in 2023, says Afenifere. So now let's now see how they justify this. A social-cultural and political group, the Yoruba Patriots Movement, YPM, and a pan-Yoruba social-political group, Afenifere, said yesterday that the Southwest should produce the next president. They advised the All Progressive Congress APC members to honor the pre-2015 general election agreement to ensure fairness and equity. Speaking in Ibadan at a news conference heralding a Yoruba summit tagged Yoruba Nation yesterday, today, and tomorrow, the YPM National Coordinator, Mr. Oladosu Oladipo, said anything apart from Yoruba president in 2023 will not be tolerated. He said, "You cannot be a good Nigerian without being a good Yoruba man. Our fair share must be given to us in Nigeria. This summit is not partisan, but political. It is our turn to produce the president in 2023. In fairness, power should return to the Southwest." The Secretary General of Afenifere, led by Senator Biyi Durojaye, Mr. Bayo Aina, said the Yorubas have realized that it is only the APC that can give Yoruba candidates a ticket. So there you have it now, ladies and gentlemen. So there are several stanzas to this. So let's just start from that last comment now, that it is only the APC that can give Yoruba candidate a ticket. So he is right, because it is almost certain that, well, it is pretty clear, it's not even almost certain, but pretty clear that Atiku Abubakar intends to run again in 2023. And the only platform available to Atiku Abubakar is the PDP, because the APC is a no-go area for him, because there are too many competing interests, all as potent as him, if not more potent, vying for that APC ticket, and we shall get to that in a moment. But he's home now because he, Atiku Abubakar, is one of the few marquee names that they have within the PDP. If you go Atiku Abubakar, Bukola Saraki, and then you struggle to find any other name of note within the PDP. Uche Sekendos is already chairman of the party, and I don't think he has any presidential ambitions. Saraki, of course, his route to the presidency is that much longer. So the only real name of note, the only juggernaut, the only superstar that they really have within the PDP is Atiku Abubakar. So Atiku Abubakar is almost certain to be the ticket bearer for the PDP in 2023. So now the APC now is where the game is for the southerners, and especially for the Yorubas. So the APC, you think APC, and there's only one name that comes to mind as soon as you think of APC, and that name, of course, is Bola Tinubu. It is an open secret that this guy is intent on taking that Aso Rock space, and he has been maneuvering and Machiavellian towards that direction since 1999. But really, it is almost a certainty that Tinubu will get that APC ticket in 2023. So APC is on a lockdown for Tinubu in effect. But then, of course, there's a lot of clamoring within the Nigerian political space at the moment, and is the clamor is getting louder and louder for an Igbo presidency. And if fairness and equity was to be held as a standard within the Nigerian space, then the next president should be an Igbo man. So it should be, because we have never really had an Igbo president in Nigeria. We can discount Nnamdi Azikiwe because he was just a ceremonial president, and Ahmedu Bello was the president, the actual head of state of the country then. So we have never really had an Igbo president. So now, yeah, we had Alex Ekweme, of course, who was vice, but we have never really had. So Nigeria is now coming up to about 70 years now in its formation as a nation, probably even almost 100 years, but certainly 70 years as an independent country. So the time is now ripe, and the time is now rife for an Igbo presidency. And I don't think anybody of conscience can really deny that it is really the turn of the Igbos. Is irrefutably so, and morality and equity and fair play and national cohesion and all of the reasons that you can think of point towards the fact that the next president of that country should be an Igbo man. But then, of course, politics is a dirty game, and there's no such thing as fairness and fair play in politics. It's a dirty, mucky, mudslinging game, and the dirty mudslinging has started now with Afenifere. And by the way, Afenifere do not especially care for Tinubu. They probably even detest him, as do a lot of our Yoruba people. But as much as Tinubu is detested, the Yorubas would prefer him to be in the driving seat of the country, so that they know that at least a Yoruba person, because the Yorubas consider themselves to be civilized and balanced. So even Tinubu, as bad as he is, the Yorubas are of the view that he is civilized and balanced enough by virtue of being a Yoruba man to do a better job than certainly the current dispensation that we have now. So we can discount actually this dispensation that we have now, because these people are just on one, they are on a different thing. They are smoking, whatever they are smoking is specific to their region. This is beyond Igbo smoking. These are just people of special needs. These are, these people are getting instructions from Arab country to come and try and serve Nigeria up to their. Anyway, these people, Malam Buhari and his people, we can discount them, but even discounting Buhari, who has set such a low bar, the Yorubas consider anybody outside of the Yoruba nation as not having the capacity to do as good a job as a Yoruba man would do. And by the way, the Igbos are exactly of that sentiment too. The Igbos hold dearly to their own too, and the Igbos are of the thought also, and there's reasons to back this up as well, because the Igbos are industrious, they're entrepreneurial, they're intelligent, they're educated, they are high functioning, so they too feel that an Igbo person will be the best man for the job. But the opening salvo has now been fired now, with this now public announcement by Afenifere and other subgroups that the Yoruba nation is sitting in expectation of that Aso Rock seat come 2023. Conversations in the comment section, the Arsenal and Man United match, that is the Igbo and Yoruba rivalry, is coming to its crescendo in 2023. A big cup final, of course, but who wins is really the question. Come place your bets in the comment section, but before you come place those bets, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Once you've done all the clickings, come join me then in the comment section. It's that evergreen rivalry, Igbos versus Yorubas. So come place your bet. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section. But here I say, peace.